Hi, beautiful souls. I'm laquannadivine, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make yourself feel right at home, get nice and cozy, because what I'm here to provide for you all today is what I like to call, is this your song? Is this your song? I'm doing an inspirational pick a card. You know, music can be very, very uplifting. So I have three different artists here for you all to choose from. This is Pal 1 with Sounds of Blackness. This is Pal 2 with Jill Scott. And this is Pal 3 with Lettucey. I'm going to allow you all to see each, resonate with each image. We have Sounds of Blackness for Pal number 1. We have Jill Scott for Pal number 2. We have Lettucey for Pal number 3. I'm going to ring my singing bell just to kind of help those of you who like to get centered before you choose your pal. And then I'm going to move the other pals out the way and I'll get started on pal number 1. On the count of 3, take a replenishing deep breath in. 1. Oh, let me move my SD card out the way. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Deep breath in. All right. So hopefully you have chosen your pal. I'm going to get started with pal number 1, and then I'll move on to the other pals. So I'll see you at your respective pals. All right. So for those of you who chose Sounds of Blackness, I'm going to tell you your song in a second. First, I want to get your cards laid out. No, as a matter of fact, before I get your cards laid out, because the song itself has a message. So give me a second here. Let me make sure. All right. Yeah. So the song itself, it has a message. So I printed out the lyrics and I'm going to just kind of read the lyrics to you guys. All right. So and even before I do that, I'm going to get the instrumental going. It's not the original instrumental because I ain't trying to get in trouble with YouTube or nothing. But just so you guys know, the song is Optimistic by Sounds of Blackness. It's one of my favorite songs. You know, it's an older song. It came out in 1991, but songs are timeless. Music is timeless. So I really like this song. So let me let you guys hear the. All right, so that's the song that I'm talking about. I just wanted to play the song so that you guys could get an idea of what song that I'm talking about. And also, if you want to hear the song, I will put the I have links to each song in the description box. So just check the description box for the song. All right. But the song says keep on, never say die. So when I was goodness, when I was shuffling the decks and getting all the cards together, I'm not saying everyone that picked this pal feels like this or have felt like this, but I do have to get this message out because oh my gosh, like literally my heart chakra was just, you know, for anyone that may be in a place where they feel like, why am I here? And again, I have to stress this because I'm not talking to everyone that picked this pile. But if you did pick this pile, there is a sense of needing to remain optimistic in your life. All right. And I feel like not all of you, I'm not even going to say some of you, maybe one of you have battled with the thoughts of suicide. And I say that because the song says never say die, you know. And I also hear like I just wish that I can die, you know, and I don't take stuff like that lightly. So I just want to tell you that God has a plan for you. God needs you here. You have so much to share. A lot of the times we don't understand why we go through things and it feels bad and it hurts us so much. But sometimes you have a message to share with other people. Sometimes it's not even about you. So to that person that feels that they just wish that they can die, it's not your time to go. So just hold on. So I'm going to continue on with the message. I'm going to continue on with the lyrics of the song. So it says, keep on, never say die. When in the midst of sorrow, you can't see up when looking down. So it's important for you to keep your head up to the sky. You know, God wants you to know that a brighter day tomorrow will bring. You hear the voice of reason telling you this can't never be done. But my friend, I'm here to tell you today that it can be done. No matter how hard, no matter how hard reality seems, just hold on to your dreams. Don't give up and don't give in. Although it seems you never win, you will always pass the test as long as you keep your head to the sky. You can win as long as you keep your head to the sky. Be optimistic. If things around you crumble, no, you don't have to stumble and fall. Keep pushing on and don't look back. Sorry, I'm trying to like, because the way this printed is kind of bunched together. So I know of storms and strival, been around them all life. Just think ahead and you'll be inspired to reach higher and higher. So God wants you to be inspired today to reach higher and higher, no matter what storms come in your life. God wants you to continue to strive to reach higher and higher. You'll always do your best if you learn to never say never. You may be down, but you're not out. Don't give up and don't give in. Although it seems you never win, you will always pass the test as long as you keep your head to the sky. You can win as long as you keep your head to the sky. You can win, child. You can win as long as you keep your head to the sky. Be optimistic. Don't you let nobody stop you. Be optimistic. Yes, never say die. You know, it's different when you're reading the lyrics versus when you're listening to the song and you can hear all the emotion behind it and just the beautifulness of the words that are being said. But if you chose pile number one, Sounds of Blackness, let me turn this around because I'm looking at it. If you chose pile number one, Sounds of Blackness, God wants you to continue to be optimistic no matter what is going on. I'm going to get your cards out. Okay, let me move that out of the way real quick and let me see how I have these cards because I have them facing me. Yep, there's the Five of Swords. Yeah, there was heartbreak. Yep, kind of hurts me, like just, ooh, but it's all right. God's gonna bless you, baby. It's the cycles. It's the cycles. You have to look around and see, what have you been doing in life? What you've been doing in life that may have you going through the same things over and over and over and over again. Because the Five of Swords here, the Five of Swords, it speaks of some type of falling out, a disagreement, or you may be in conflict with someone. All right. Also, this is something done out of spite. I don't know if something was done to you out of spite, or usually the Five of Swords, honestly, it really speaks of you doing something out of spite, causing some type of conflict. All right. And then with the Moon card, I usually say secrets, but when I see in this card, it reminded me of cycles. Okay. The moon goes through cycles. So since the moon does, we do as well. And I feel like God is saying that it's time for some of you who chose this to put certain things to an end, because if not, you will keep going through the same cycles over and over and over again. So God is beckoning you to make certain changes in your life, because again, the Five of Swords is like, it's like wanting to have the last word, or wanting to like do something to like purposely harm someone, possibly because they hurt you, you know? Or it could be anything. I'm trying to kind of keep this message broad, but it could be anything. But the Five of Swords is like doing anything to win, and maybe causing heartbreak on someone else, or someone caused heartbreak to you. But like I said, I'm trying to keep the card in context, because um with this moon card here, it speaks of cycles. So some of you who chose this pile, you're going through the same cycles over and over and over again. And it's due to some type of behavior. Like maybe you do feel, because the Five of Swords is winning, is trying to win at all costs, feeling like, like, I think God is trying to tell you all, like, you have to learn to choose your battles wisely, all right? Because there was something that was done, said, that caused heartbreak to you and the other people involved. This is not just a one-way thing. Like something happened, you know, um, that caused, and it's definitely involving other people with the Three of Swords, because that's some type of third party involvement. Whether you found out your spouse was cheating on you, or co-workers on the job was being sneaky, because with the Seven of Wands, that's sneaky. All right. And if you found out somebody was cheating on you, that's definitely being sneaky as well. But there's something being done behind your back. You may have found out something, was being done behind your back. People was talking about you behind your back. I feel like for some of my power one, like you really, really thought this person was your friend, because the Seven of Wands, it's like a sneaky person, and like you don't think that this person would ever do something to you, or this person, you never thought that this person was jealous of you, or you never thought this person would try to sleep with your girl or sleep with your man. You never thought this person would make up lies on you. You never thought. All right. But there was something that happened here, that caused some kind of conflict, disagreement. Okay, somebody in this pile is even wishing that they could take back some words that they said, some actions that they have taken against other people, because they seen that it got them in a place. But I'm not here to beat nobody up. I'm just a messenger. But this is why God wants you to stay optimistic. All right. And then with the Two of Pentacles here, this is like too much going on. Okay, maybe after the conflict happened, maybe now you're a single mom, okay, or maybe you're a single dad, and you're juggling. You're trying to go to work, you're trying to pay bills, and it's just tough for you. All right. Um, this could have been somebody juggling you. You, like I said, we have all this third party and sneakiness and the Five of Wands, and all right. Oh, I'm getting something here. Whereas to somebody thought that their spouse was cheating on them, but they weren't. They weren't. They weren't cheating. But then you decided, since you thought that they was cheating on you, that you was gonna cheat on them. You was being sneaky. Like I said, I keep going back to the Five of Swords because the Five of Swords is wanting to win at all costs, wanting to get back, wanting to have the victory, but doing underhanded stuff to have the victory. And again, going back to the Moon card. Okay, this is secrets exposed as well. So I might as well go ahead and say that. This is secrets exposed. This is just having your heart broken. But with all of this heart hurting energy out here and the sneakiness and the conflict and the, you know, wanting to have the last word and saying stuff that hurt people, and now like people don't want to be your friend no more. People may have distance themselves from you, or this could be you where stuff has happened to you and you've distanced yourself from people because they were sneaky, lying, you know, involving other people around and things like that. But God wants you to stay optimistic. And the reason why God wants you to stay optimistic is because look at that. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is financial security. Okay, like I said, after struggling, juggling, all right, just know that seasons change. Seasons change, okay? And especially if you make changes within yourself. All right. A lot of a lot of people don't understand that they bring things onto themselves, possibly by how they treat people. Okay. There's friends that you no longer need to be in contact with. There's even family members that you don't even no longer need to be in contact with. And that may be why that may be why there was so much conflict. All right. God was trying to remove you from people that you didn't need to be around. God is trying to take you to a higher place. In the song, it says, you'll go higher and higher. You'll go higher. Where's my lyrics at for that song? Here they are. It says something about higher and higher. Okay. Um, it says, be optimistic. If things around you crumble, no, you don't have to stumble and fall. Keep pushing on and don't you look back. I know of storms and strival, been around them all life. Just think ahead and you'll be inspired. Yes, 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 yes. So that's the part right there. Just think ahead and you'll be inspired to reach higher and higher. So, with that being said, God doesn't want you to focus on so much. Don't focus so much on all of this, the hurt, the pain. I feel here someone has fallen. I just heard that someone has fallen out, with their mother. Okay, maybe you have a narcissistic mother, a controlling mother, you know. Um, or this could even be your father as well. Maybe you have fallen out with your father. Maybe he's was very controlling, or maybe he was narcissistic. One thing that I know about the generation that I come from, we are not um we're breaking generational curses. We're not continuing on with certain behavior because you know there's a lot of things that happen in older generations that was pretty much not okay. Like you may have thought certain things is okay, and it really wasn't, and so it caused children to have certain behavioral um issues, and then they have children. And so the trauma just keeps being passed down from each generation. So I feel as well like generational curses are being broken or can be broken by a change in behavior. Let me get out y'all other cards while I keep going on and on. We have speakers, see? The things that you have gone through or maybe going through right now, it's not for you. Just like I said earlier, it's for other people. It is for you to uplift and inspire other people. We have your life purpose involves your skills of oration. All right. God wants you to speak. Speak about your narcissistic father. Speak about your narcissistic mother. Speak about those family members that may have harmed you, abused you emotionally, sexually, mentally, physically. Speak on um, the times where you may have been homeless. Okay, speak on like God just your story, the heartache, the pain that you're going through is for other people. And God wants to use you. And that's why God is saying be optimistic. Don't give up. Never say die. Never. Just keeping on. Be optimistic. You can win as long as you keep your head to the sky. As long as you keep your connection with God, everything is going to be all right in your life. You're going to see the season. All right. And that's why I constantly speak of, we're not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect out here. We all make mistakes and we do stuff, you know, that you might not be proud of. But as long as you turn that mistake into a learning lesson of growth and you change your behavior and you don't act like that no more, you won't see yourself going through seasons of downness, you know, or if it's your friends or family that you're around that just don't match, where you're at in your life, they don't match where you're going. It's okay to take that time out to heal and also be with like-minded people, those um who are in your same vibrational resonance. And then we have, see, please stand by. So God just wants you to just be still so that you can, if okay, like some of you may need to pray more. Okay, some of you might need to step up your prayer life. Some of you need to step up your meditation. Okay, because let's just say you pray but you don't meditate to receive the answers. It's one thing to pray, but then you have to meditate. You have to be still and listen to receive the answers to your prayers. All right, so know that meditation is how you're going to receive the answers to the stuff that you've been praying about. All right. So that's why we have please stand by. And then we have career transition. And, for some of you, you may be going through a career transition. You may be feeling like, I don't really know what I want to do. Or you may have figured out, like, after going through all this stuff, you may have figured out, you know what? Like, I want to be a speaker. Like, I want to talk to people about, the things that I've gone through. I want to tell my story. All right. And so this may be what you're transitioning into. We do have your life purpose involves speaking, and then we have career transition. All right. And I'm not saying that all of you are meant to be speakers, but there's obviously some of you who are meant to be speakers. It says your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So some of you may be going through a career change. Could have been something that had taken place on the job, and that's why you're going through a career change. All right. Some of you may have been trying to find a job, but you can't find one. God is saying, be optimistic, create, heck, start your YouTube channel and use that to just inspire other people or whatever it is you're trying to do, you know? And then the last card out, and I will be reading from the deck. With this one is the tulip card. So let me find out what tulip means. Tulip. Okay. Where you at, tulip? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, tulip? Okay. Here we go. We have tulip. All right. So tulip, it stands for devotee of beauty. So it's beauty, desire, gratitude, and that's another thing as well with being with the song, which you all choosing this cow with sounds of blackness. Oh, I had it upside down. With you all choosing this particular song, it speaks of gratitude. Tulip speaks of gratitude. So always remember to to be grateful. Practice gratitude, all right? Practice gratitude. Tulip stands for grounding, okay, and heart strengthening, all right? Some of you, your hearts are broken, all right? And it's so important when your heart is broken or it has gotten broken to really, really take the time to heal, because if you don't, then that pain can leak on to other people. And I'm not saying that, people go around intentionally harming others, but when your heart has been broken and you don't get healing or you don't take the time out for yourself to heal, then that pain, it leaks on others. That's what I was saying earlier about generational curses and things like that. Okay? You have grandmothers, great great grandmothers that had pain, and then your grandmother is born, and then your mother is born, all right, and then you're born. Okay, you have great great grandfathers who've been through pain, and then you're born, and then your father is born, and then you're born, and then you have children, and so that's what I'm saying about making sure that, as we go through life, we're going to experience heartache, but make sure that you take the time out to address that heartache and not just brush it off and act like, oh, I'm okay, but really deep down inside, you're making decisions, and that's harming other people, even if you're not trying. You may just feel like, oh, well, that's how I am or that's how it is. Well, really, no, that's not how it is. That's not how, it's supposed to be. So, um, the tulip, the tulip stands for um, heart strengthening. It also stands for love, goddess alignment. It helps the love relationship, and it stands for healing and simplicity. While we live in a world characterized by appearance of duality, in truth there is no separation, and all is one. Form and spirit, outer and inner, visible and invisible. True beauty transcends this dual appearance, straddling the realms and making its presence known in the heart, and then a place beyond logical linear knowing. In this way, true beauty is not superficial or shallow, but is an aspect of divinity. Additionally, true beauty can be present in all things. The obvious things we associate with beauty, such as faces, forms, art, and physical places, but also all else, including thoughts, situations, relationships, activities, and the present moment. This card counsels you to find the beauty in everything and indicates that there may be unrecognized beauty in the object of your inquiry. Every challenge possesses a precious kernel of inspiration. Every person is alive with divine energy. So this card pretty much sums up the song, Be Optimistic. It sums up, the tarot card. It sums up everything. It really does. And that's exactly what the song, Be Optimistic, is speaking on as well. Every challenge possesses a precious kernel of inspiration. Every person is alive with divine energy, and every situation offers an opportunity to align more deeply with the beauty, well being, and balance that underlies and characterizes the heart of all things. Additionally, you are counseled to get in touch with your sense of true universal beauty and to make choices that are in alignment with it rather than oppose it. And that's what I was talking about with the Five of Swords. Choosing your battles wisely, you know, not doing sneaky and underhanded things. And I'm not saying again that everybody who picked this pile did this, because you could be on the other end of this energy where this stuff was happening to you. All right. Take it, how it goes according to your story, because this is a general reading. So take a moment to close your eyes, relax, breathe, and center yourself. Now feel yourself rooted in the moist, fertile earth like a tulip bulb in spring. Draw beauty, draw pure beauty up from the earth and feel your heart meddling with the tulip's blossom. Simple beauty. See the tulip at your heart begin to radiate white light like the sun, and see this light expand until it completely fills your body and aura. Now that you're bathed in the energy of beauty, awaken to its energetic momentum and current as it flows through what you are inquiring about. Allow yourself to move with this current to reap its heart healing benefits and make decisions that will increase the overall beauty quotient in the world. Finally, recognizing that you are a devotee of beauty, even in the seemingly tiny details of life. When you brush your teeth, you are expressing devotion to the sparkling beauty of your mouth. When you sweep, you are expressing devotion to the clear and simple beauty of your home. When you speak to others, you are expressing devotion to their most beautiful selves while allowing your inner beauty to shine. Indeed, when done with intention to glorify and magnify beauty, everything can be an expression of spiritual love and devotion. Yes, 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 yes. That is so true. So, those of you who chose pile number one, I'm going to call out a few things and I want you all to pay attention to those things that resonate with you, okay? Recognize and honor your own true beauty. Recognize and honor the true beauty of everyone involved in this situation. Say yes to the moment and accept it fully. Then and only then make positive changes with loving assertiveness. Let even your smallest actions be expressions of devotion. See your entire life as an opportunity to increase the overall beauty quotient in the world. Beautify your home with the intention to uplift the spirit and senses. Concentrate on physical beautification as a way to honor and express spiritual beauty. For example, go to a spa, enhance your wardrobe, or engage in beauty treatments at home. Do not discount the immense power of beautiful little gifts to yourself and others, such as jewelry, compliments. Now, you know what I just got? I just got that somebody who chose this group is definitely going to receive some flowers from somebody that broke your heart. Just because they bring you flowers, that don't mean, go back with them if the relationship was toxic or whatever. But somebody may bring you some flowers as a peace offering, or it could be you taking someone flowers as a peace offering. A lot of the times, even if you don't keep on with the relationship, it is always good to kind of like not leave the relationship on like a stale note. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying everybody has to do this who pick this vow. You don't even have to listen to nothing I'm saying. I'm just using certain examples to get you guys to understand the message of the song and the message, that the cards are speaking of. But, you know, sometimes it's good to, although you might be moving on, bring a peace offering. I'm moving on, but I want you to know that I'm at peace with the situation. I'm moving on, or I'm walking away, or I'm moving away, or whatever it may be. But I'm bringing you this to let you know I ain't got no ill feelings in my heart towards you. I don't wish you harm. You know what I'm saying? I wish you the best. You know, something like that. So it says, so do not discount the immense power of beautiful little gifts to yourself or others, such as jewelry, compliments, or fresh flowers. Do not judge yourself for wanting to be seen and appreciated. Allow your radiant beauty to shine. And that's what I was saying about those of you who are meant to speak to people. All right? Don't door your light for anyone. You need to allow your light to shine. Bless the world generously with your appreciation and expression of beauty. Bring tulips into your garden or home, spend time with tulip, or take the homeopathic flower essence remedy. So for my pal number one, who chose Sounds of Blackness, optimistic, I really, really encourage you all to go and listen to the song, all right, and draw from it what you get from it. And with that being said, many, many blessings to you all. I'm going to move on to pound number 2. Pound number 2. You chose Jill Scott. And the song that I have for you all is Living My Life Like It's Golden, Living My Life Like It's Golden, Living My Life Like It's Golden. I feel like y'all living your life. Living my life like it's golden, 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 golden. All right, so again, I'm going to do what I did for pile number 1. I'm going to play the instrumental just for y'all to get it in your spirit, get it in your spirit. Now, before I get into the message of this song, because it's the first couple of lyrics that really, really got me, y'all, for my pound number 2. It really, really got me. I've heard this song for years, and I never even realized that this is what she was saying. Okay, the song says, "I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf." I didn't know that's what she said. I don't know what I was saying. Y'all know we could just make up our own words for song. I didn't even know that's what she was saying in the doggone song. So I was like, freedom, like what does she mean by that? Because she said she's taking her freedom and she's pulling it off the shelf and she's gonna put it on a chain and she's gonna wear it around her neck. She's gonna take her freedom and she's gonna put it in her car, and wherever she chooses to go, it's gonna take her far because she's living her life like it's golden. So I was like, man, let me look up the definition of freedom. So freedom is the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. All right? That's one of the definitions of freedom. So I'm feeling like my pound number 2, you're taking your freedom back. Okay? You're taking your freedom back. Okay? You're understanding that you have the right to act, speak, and think as you want to. Okay? There may be people trying to run your life and tell you how you're supposed to think. And no, freedom, freedom, freedom. All right? Freedom. And you're going to be living your life like it's golden. All right? I also took up the other definitions as well. All right? So freedom also means the absence of subjecting to foreign domination or despotic government. All right? Now, I feel like this relates to C. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. C with a number at the end. 19, C19. That's what I'm talking about. And the government, it does have certain stipulations and things when it comes to C19. And I feel like a lot of you are feeling like, fuck that, man. I'm taking my freedom back. I'm not going to sit around here and live in fear of C19. All right. I'm not going to feel like I'm forced to get the jab. All right. And I just feel like some of you are like, no, I'm not finna let the government hold me down like that. I'm not gonna let I just feel like some of my power number 2 is like, you're taking your freedom back, you're gonna live your life like it's golden. Like you're tired of the mask, you're tired of hearing about the jab. All right, you're tired of it. You're tired of, oh, you got to show your vaccination card, and you're just sick of it. All right, and you're just gonna take your freedom back in the ways that you can and live your life like it's golden. We also have this as well. Freedom is also defined as the state of not being imprisoned or enslaved. There was a lot of things that maybe had your mind enslaved. Okay, we know slavery is over, but you can still be enslaved in the mind to certain limiting beliefs, certain limiting mindsets. All right. Some of you are coming out of something. All right. It's like your breakthrough moment. And that's why your song is Living My Life Like It's Golden, because this is your breakthrough moment. You've overcome all the challenges and difficulties in your life, and you're just simply living your life like it's golden. Okay. What else she says in the song? She says, I'm taking my own freedom, putting it in my song, singing loud and strong, grooving all day long. That's what y'all gonna be doing. Y'all gonna be grooving all day long. Or that's possibly what you're doing already. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my stroll. So look, when people see you, they gonna know you free. They're gonna see the difference in your walk. Okay? You got a different pep in your step. You got a different stroll when you rolling up on people. People are gonna see your aura just radiating. All right. And I feel like my power number two are the people that just literally recently came out of something. It could have been yesterday. It could have been last night. It could have been 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days ago. It could have been last month. It could have been 2 months ago. Everybody who picked this pal knows something that you just recently have came out of, or that may have had your mind stuck in a place. Maybe you was just going along with life like everything was okay, but really deep inside, something was limiting you. All right. Something was holding you back. And now you have broke those chains, and now you feel free. Now you living your life like it's golden, living your life like it's golden. Okay, you're just living your life. You're free. You're happy. This song, period, just puts me in a place of like, it puts me in a place of freedom. It puts me in a place of like just happiness, pure bliss, you know? She said, I'll be high stepping, y'all, letting the joy unfold. So I feel like my power number two is letting the joy unfold. Let's get into your tarot cards and whatnot. Let me turn this around. Okay. You have the Eight of Wands. So again, this is coming out of the Eight of Wands follows the Seven of Wands. So you're just coming out of a place where you may have felt like you had to fight, like you had to defend yourself, like you had to speak your truth. And maybe some people didn't want to hear your truth. Maybe they didn't agree with your truth. All right. But this is like definitely quickly moving on from a situation that you may have felt like your freedom was taken away from you, or whatever it may be, because this is a general reading, you know, and everybody has their own story, but you know your story. All right, maybe you just coming out of a place where wasn't nothing happening for you. Maybe you was filling out job applications and nobody hit you back. Maybe you've been trying to get people to hear your song and didn't nobody want to hear it, but finally somebody heard it and you're just taking off. Maybe you've been trying to get somebody to buy something that you make. Maybe you're creative and you make different things. Maybe you've been trying to get people to buy your stuff and when nobody buying it, but just all of a sudden now you busy as you don't know what. All right. It's hard to keep up with people. All right. There's something that was once at a standstill, but now stuff is moving forward in your life. And I mean quickly. So fast that you can't even keep up with it, you know? And then we have the Empress card. Okay, this is the card of abundance. This is the card of fertility. Okay, this takes me back. Maybe, all right, with these two, maybe some of my ladies, or maybe even some of my fellas, all right? Take it how your story goes. Maybe you and your husband or you and your wife, y'all been trying hard to have a kid. And now you're going to get the news, or you have already got the news by the time you watch this video, that, you know, your wife is pregnant, or you got the news that your husband's sperm count is up. And now, you know, you guys can move forward with trying to have a child. But whatever it is, if that's the case for you with the Eight of Wands, if to my people I was talking about when I was speaking of fertility and pregnancy with the Eight of Wands, this happened very quickly for you. All right, you may have just got the news that your husband's sperm count is up, and then you guys go and have relations, and it's just up. You guys end up getting pregnant, and you're very, very happy. Like, you feel like once you receive that news, you living your life like it's golden. And then we have the lovers. So this is romantic, not just romantic now, but this, for those of you who are speaking about, this is your relationship, your romantic relationships going to a whole nother level. Okay, the lovers card, it speaks of very healing spiritual sexual relations. All right, so you guys may be into tantric sex, and when you engage in sexual activity, it really is supposed to be a healing experience. That's why Marvin Gaye came out with the song Sexual Healing, because sex is supposed to be healing. It is an energy exchange. All right. So some of you may be having some very passionate love making sessions, and maybe you weren't even thinking about having children. But then you found out that you're pregnant, and you and your spouse are just so happy about it. Maybe you weren't even trying. Maybe it just happened. And now you and your spouse are happy. The lover's card also speaks of equal give and take. It speaks of just things, well, relationships, period. Relationships going good in your life. That's why the song is living my life like it's golden. Whatever you all did in my pound number 2 to take your freedom back, whatever you did to take your freedom, take it off the shelf, put it on your chain and putting it around your neck, and then putting it in your car and taking it where you chose to go. Baby, you did the right thing, because this energy is very beautiful. Beautiful romantic relationships, beautiful platonic relationships. All right. You may just have met who you don't know, but you may have met somebody that later on in the future turns out to be your best friend. Y'all just hit it off. And now this person is your homeboy or your homegirl. And things are just beautiful in y'all relationship. Like, y'all get one another. All right, maybe y'all have some of the same interests, or maybe this person is completely opposite from you, and y'all are learning from one another. Whatever it is, there's beautiful companionships here. And like I said, I'm not just talking romantic. This could be beautiful friendships. This could be beautiful relationships with family members. This could be anything, but whatever this is a beautiful relationships all around. So y'all living your life like it's golden. This is also being in tune with your higher self as well. All right. So some of you may have been working on yourself, doing a lot of inner work. All right. And now, like, you're so in tune with your higher self. You get synchronicities, you get downloads, you're having dreams, okay? Prophetic dreams that come to pass, and you're able to see it. It's just so much beautifulness within this card. All right. We also have the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups speaks of um it's a gift. I feel like, because when I see this card, this hand is like a gift from that hand is extending from the clouds, right? So, and then the dude on the tree, he just seemed like, he just relaxing, he just cooling. And in the midst of him relaxing and cooling, there we go, bam, God offering you a cup, you know? Or you may have been at a standstill. You may have, not known what to do. You may have was feeling bored with life, all right? Maybe you was feeling bored with life and possibly feeling a little discontentment, and like something wasn't going right or anything, but then boom, there's the blessing from God. And now you're just like, man, like, I'm living my life like it's golden. I got everything I want, everything I could possibly need, I have. I don't have no worries, no cares anymore, because the cup over here, I'm sitting up here going like this, but because God has blessed you. Your cup is running over now, all right? You're in a state of bliss and joy, so your cup is running over. And then we have the chariot, forward movement. Things are just going so very well for my pound number 2s. All right. Certain things that you may not have been able to get a start on, or whatever it may be, things are definitely going well. All right. Things are speeding up. Look at this. We got the Eight of Wands with the Chariot. So things are speeding up for you in your life. Okay. Things are just working up for you because you do have a spirit of gratitude. I was just talking to pound number one about being grateful and operating in gratitude. That's highly important because that's what the universe responds to. The universe is going to respond to whatever frequency you're putting out, you know? And pound number two, you're putting out a frequency of love. You're putting out a frequency of forgiveness. You're putting out a frequency of understanding. You're putting out a frequency of bliss, joy. So you're going to get that in return. Also, like I was saying, equal give and take. Your cup is running over so much that you have plenty to share with anyone who you feel is deserving of receiving your cup. You know, your cup is running over so much that these people that need your help, who have their hand out, you're able to help them. All right. Now, of course, you're doing it, with some sense. You're not gonna let nobody take advantage of you, but there's abundance in your life. There's joy in your life. All right. So you're if even if it's not money, okay, this is a card of money, but let's just say it's not money. Let's just say you have an overabundance of joy, and everywhere you go, people are just they're your aura. As soon as you walk in the room, you just heal the whole room. Okay, you just heal the whole room by your presence being there. All right, but this is a card of money. All right, so you just may be feeling generous. All right, this is feeling generous, so you may be feeling generous. You may be feeling generous with your time. You may be feeling generous with your emotions. You may be feeling generous with your money. Whatever it is, because this is a general reading, but you're feeling generous about something, and you're ready and wanting to give in those in need. We have study. All right. So some of you may be studying. All right. You may be doing a lot of studying on spiritual matters, or if you're in school, you could be studying for tests and quizzes and exams and things like that. But it has reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. All right. So some of you may be changing careers, or like I said, I think I did mention something earlier about like trying to get a job, and then you wasn't like getting called back. So now finally you getting called back. Okay, and now whatever type of job position this is, you're studying, you're researching, so you could be the best that you want to be on your job. All right, or you may be studying to. Again, I was saying something about Jill Scott's song "Golden" is freedom. When I was defining freedom, I was saying about people who may be um like upset with the government and this stuff with C19. Okay, you could have been studying all about this stuff, researching, seeing what's going on, and then your findings about C19, you may have found out. Wait a minute. They've been lying about this. They've been lying about that. They've been lying. You know? So that could be another thing. All right. Then we have crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. All right. So spirit is definitely saying for some of you that you should work with crystals because crystals are going to offer you healing energy. I work with crystals, you know, I got this these bracelet sets that I made with copper and things like that. So spirit may be telling you to like work with crystals, or if you already have crystals, like the little crystals like this. If you already have crystals, spirit may be telling you to do like a pyramid grid, some kind of grid. Go out and get the little thing that allows you to put your crystals in a grid and write an intention and put the intention in the middle of your crystal grid. You know, I'm just rambling off things, but this could be things that you should try or things that you should do. And then what's your cue card? We have yeah. That's how some of y'all feeling. Like y'all not letting no little bzzz. Y'all not letting none of that in your ear. You like yeah, whatever. Like yeah, like y'all not letting unnecessary energy into your vibrational field. Okay. And then we have nurture. See, somebody's definitely. Oh my gosh, I got to. Somebody is definitely receiving a gift of pregnancy. All right. Somebody is definitely, you have been struggling. Okay. You have been struggling to get pregnant. But now you have, you either recently found out you're pregnant or you're receiving news of somebody is pregnant and you're just so happy. Or maybe for some of you, you could have gotten pregnant, and already had your child, but maybe you were trying for a long time to get pregnant and now you have had your child. And it says nurture. Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Okay, so some of you may have struggled to get pregnant. You already had your baby, but Spirit is reminding you that as you nurture your child, you're also nurturing your inner child. All right. And this is bringing you joy. This is making you feel golden. So very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And then the last card out, which is your closing message, we have Neroli. And I am going to go into the guidebook to read this one. I'm going to tell you guys what Neroli means in a second. But my pound number 2, this is a very, very beautiful energy with Jill Scott. Her song Golden is definitely a very, very uplifting song. All right. So let me tell you all what Neroli means. Neroli means harmonious partnerships. And that's what I was telling you guys with the lovers card here. And I wasn't just talking about romantic um partnerships or relationships. I'm talking about relationships all around, regardless of the dynamic, but just beautiful, beautiful, equally giving and taking relationships. Some of y'all are meeting your soul tribe. It is a number 6 year, and a number 6 year brings a lot of harmony in. So you're going to be meeting your soul tribe, or some of you may have already met your soul tribe, and you're just so happy that you have real, true, genuine connections in your life. So, Neroli speaks of heavenly assistance. All right, some of you may have been making sure that you really, really connect with your ancestors. All right, and your ancestors are letting you know they're with you and they're all around you, protecting you, guiding you. All right, keeping you from harm. But if you even if you look at the image of the Neroli card, it's two lovebirds. It's lovebirds, whether that's mother and child, whether that's husband and wife, whether that's boyfriend, girlfriend, whether that's fiance to fiance, you know, whether that's your sister to your sister, your brother to your brother, your sister to your brother to your sister. Either way, there's a beautiful, beautiful partnerships, all right, all around. And that's why you're living your life like it's golden, all right, because you have all this beautiful energy surrounding you. It's just beautiful. And what's so funny is when I was shuffling all the decks, I had Jill Scott Golden playing. And it's so amazing how the cards that was jumping out, how they all correlate to the song as well. It's simply beautiful. So traditionally, neroli, a variety of orange blossom commonly used in aromatherapy and perfumery, is associated with marriage or long-term romance. That's what I was saying. Give me a second here. Let me see something. Okay. So for those of you, you may just be feeling like you're living your life like it's golden because you got the love of your life. You found the love of your life, or you will be. um, we also have where we at? Okay, so traditionally, neroli, a variety of orange blossom commonly used in aromatherapy and perfumery, is associated with marriage and long-term romance. But drawing this card might also involve a harmonious partnership with a friend or a business associate. Remember, I told you guys. If you're specifically inquiring about another person, it appears that this person is an ideal partner for you in some important way. Perhaps just for the purpose of an individual lesson or situation, but more possibly for the long haul. If you're single and you're inquiring about your love life, it appears that great love is on the horizon. And if you're inquiring about anything else, the message may be to look to a beloved partner or friend for support or collaboration for for a desirable solution will result from his or her advice, contacts, generosity, or expertise. One of the most important lessons many of us need to learn in this lifetime is that we are none of us an island. We thrive on profound and heartfelt relationships with others. When we experience conflict with someone we love, working through the pain, discord, and heartache to find an even deeper level of connection helps us evolve spiritually and brings comfort, strength, and wisdom like nothing else can. Similarly, 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 when we continually work through our own fears and blocks around relationships in order to open up to others with true authenticity and vulnerability, we experience ever increasing levels of joy and personal expansion. So, pile number two, I want you guys to listen up. I want y'all to look up too. Because I was finna say I want y'all to looking up. Like looking up is a word. That ain't even a word. But well, it is looking like I'm looking up. So God wants you to keep your head to the sky, just like pile number one would be optimistic. All right. You might need to check out that song too. I'm gonna have voting and I'm gonna have Jill Scott voting in the description box. Maybe you should check out Be Optimistic. You know? Okay, so here we go, pal number two. I'm going to run down a list of things. I want y'all to pay attention to the phrases that stick out to y'all, okay? We have the person you're inquiring about is an ideal partner for you in some important way. Marriage or long-term romance is on the horizon. Look to a partner or friend for support or guidance. Find the blessing and wisdom to be gained from the relationship that you're inquiring about. Collaborate. Be brave and commit to resolving any conflicts in your relationship, even if it involves uncomfortable emotions or discussions. I was talking about that earlier. Relax and open your heart. Release old fears and blocks about relationships. Breathe deeply and tune into your senses in order to become more receptive to your emotions and the emotions of others. You can spend time with neroli flowers or other citrus blossoms. Work with the essential oil, take the homeopathic flower essence remedy, or plant a citrus tree in your yard. Well, pal number two, we have come to the end of your reading. I hope that y'all keep living your life like it's golden, living your life like it's golden. I hope that y'all do. And that is what I have for you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you like what you hear. Help your girl out. Hit the like button. It's a free way to help me. It's a free way to give back to me. All right, and I'm going to move on to my pal number three. If you chose pal number three, you chose lettuce seed. And the song that I have for my power number 3 is All Right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get the instrumental going. Again, it's not the original instrumental because, like I said, I ain't got time for YouTube. But this is it right here, guys. Not the State Farm commercial. Well, ad. No, this is it. Come on, do right. Do right. Phone. We'll have to go back and come back to it. It says, this life can make me so confused, but it's all right. So, before I even go any further, power number 3, Spirit wants y'all to know that it's all right. Okay? This life can make me feel so confused, but it's all right. Living day by day, I feel so used. That ain't right. I just want to run and hide, but I don't have the time to cry, and it's all right. It's all right. Many thoughts are running through my head. It's all right. Wishing to be somewhere else but here, and it's all right. I can't wait to see your face. I need a smile in your embrace. I'm all right. It's all right. Life can bring us through many changes. It's all right. Never give up. Just don't give up. Know that it's gonna be all right. People come and they go. It's just the way that it goes. Everything is everything, and it's all right. Sometimes the rain, it makes me so sad, and it's all right. Some things in the world, they make me mad, and it's all right. In the morning, when I see the sun, I know I'm not the only one, and it's all right. It's all right. Wish I had some money to pay my bills. I can't even buy that dress on sale, but it's all right. Having money don't mean a thing. Loving you is everything, and I'm all right. It's all right. Life can bring us through many changes, and it's all right. Just don't give up. Know that it's gonna be all right. People come and they go. It's just the way that it goes. Everything is everything, and it's all right. Life can bring us through many changes. It's all right. Just don't give up. Know that it's gonna be all right. People come and they go. That's just the way that it goes. Everything is everything, and it's all right. But yeah, so if you chose pound number 3, that is the message. Okay? Spirit wants y'all to know pound number 3 that it's all right. It is all right. Okay? So now, let's get into your tarot cards and see what further messages we got. I hate when I be having it that way because I be feeling like I'm doing it wrong. See, the 9 of Wands, you was feeling defeated. You was feeling defeated. But what Spirit said, it's all right. People come and they go. It's all right. Might not even be able to afford a dress that's on sale, but it is all right. Spirit wants you to know, love, that it's all right. You may be feeling down. You may be feeling defeated. But guess what? The next card that follows the 9 of Wands is the 10 of Wands. All right? And the 10 of Wands is the ending. All right? So that lets me know whatever you're going through, it's going to be all right. It is. It is. You may feel defeated, down, but it is going to be all right. It really is. We have strength. So God is asking you to remember your strength in the midst of whatever you may be going through. It may be challenging, or maybe you On the 9 of Wands, that's not saying you just got over something, but Spirit does want you to know that it is going to be all right. And that you do have the strength to make it through. That's why Spirit is saying it's going to be all right. And then we have the 5 of Wands. That just lets me know, again, that you was dealing with some kind of conflict, some kind of conflict, involved with other people and just their craziness. Now, the 5 of Wands can also signify working together because look, well, no, not on this card. Never mind. I can't say that for this illustration. They all trying to go at each other's neck. But Spirit wants you to know it's all right. This is why Spirit wants you to know all right because it's a new beginning for you. All right? It's so amazing how this came out. I'm going to tell y'all, like I told pile number 1 and 2. As I was shuffling the cards and getting the cards ready, I had each song playing. So I love, and I've done this before. I've literally done these type of readings live when I was on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook no more, but I used to do these kind of lives when I was on Facebook, and I would have the song playing as I was shuffling the cards. And it was so beautiful and amazing to me how the message in the song was coming out in the card. Just so cool. So this is why I'm saying that, because we have the 9 of Wands, right? Feeling down, feeling defeated about something. And then we have a brand new beginning. All right. The 10 of Wands ain't even come out, but we got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands speaks of a new beginning. All right. You couldn't buy that dress on sale, but soon you will. Soon you will be. You ain't even gotta wait for it to be on sale. All right. Soon it ain't gonna be with no waiting for it to be on sale. You gonna go and get whatever dress you want, whatever shoes you want. All right. Fellas, you gonna be able to go whatever pair of pants you want, whatever sweater you want, whatever. You want a new watch? You gonna be able to get that new watch. All right. So there's a beautiful, beautiful new beginning in store for you. And so that's why Spirit said, it's all right. All right. We got an Ace of Pentacles. All right. Let's see what else we have. We have travel. See? That's why Spirit say it's all right. Or you might need to go. Okay? Because everybody who picked this style ain't dealing with money issues. Maybe you just need to go on a trip. All right. If you're feeling like this, go on a trip. All right. Others of you, this is speaking of your life purpose. It says your life purpose involves traveling. All right. So some of you may be even switching careers. This is a career deck, but I just decided to, a life purpose deck, but I just decided to use it today. Ooh, ring, ring, ring. What? All right. So when it comes to the love department, if you are tired, all right, because I know it might be tough out here in 2022, honey, like trying to, date and things like that, and just trying to have the strength to go back out there when you done been through so much conflict when it comes to love. Maybe you've been attracting so many, so many people to you that was of low vibration. And maybe you realize, dang, well, what's in me? Okay, because when it comes to any type of relationship, like attracts like. So you could be like, well, dang, what's in me that I need to heal, that I need to, get rid of? And then you go within and then you heal certain aspects of yourself. And now you're like, wow, like I ain't attracting them kind of men no more. I ain't attracting them kind of men no more. God is bringing a new beginning to you, a new fresh relationship. All right, y'all mostly gonna be able to collab together, get money together, and he gonna put a ring on it. He gonna put a ring on it. Hey, oh, he wanna put a ring on it. Hey, he gonna put a ring on it. Ring, 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 ring. We have ring, ring, ring. So somebody is definitely gonna be getting a ring. All right. After all that bull crap you've been through with other people, you finally gonna get your ring, girl. You finally finna go and be like, bro, I need to go. You gonna be hollering at your homeboys like, bro, I need to go get me a ring, man. I think she the one. She the one for me, man. I'm finna put a ring on her. Finna lock her down. She finna be my wifey. Straight up, bro. I feel you. I feel you. We have take your power back. And that's what I was just saying about those of you in the love department who was going through some things. Maybe you were just attracting all the wrong people. You decided to go within, take your power back, figure out what the hell going on and why you're attracting these type of people. And you went within, you did the hell of work you needed to do. All right. And now bomb. Okay. And then we also have passion here. Well, let me go to take your power back. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. All right. And then we have passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and your career. All right. So some of you who picked this style are definitely going to be traveling, or you could have met your spouse while you was traveling. All right. You may have been doing something, okay, a certain passion of yours, like say you're a creative person, or I don't know, whatever y'all out here doing, whatever you do for your work or whatever, you may have had to travel. And then you go on this vacay, or you go on this job assignment or whatever, and you just meet this beautiful, beautiful man, or you just meet this beautiful, beautiful woman, and your relationships evolve. And that's why Spirit keeps telling you it's all right. Life can take you through many changes, but it's all right. It's all right at the end of the day. Okay? Because you got strength. You got strength. And it's all right. It's a beautiful new beginning. All right? So we have Water Lily as your last card. And I'm going to go into the guidebook. We're going to see what Water Lily has to say. Where did I put my guidebook? Oh, okay. All right. Water Lily. Water Lily. Lily. I found Lily, but where is... I'm doing it. I'm literally saying the alphabet in my head because looking for Water Lily. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. All right, here we go. We have transmute. Oh my God, that's exactly what Lettucey is talking about in her song. She's talking about all the things all the things that she's going through, all the changes that she's going through, but she knows that it's all right. It's gonna be all right. Just because things was like that then doesn't mean in the future that it was gonna be like that. And I love that Water Lily means transmute. It's clarity of desire and direction, cooling passions, creative flow, healing depression, heart healing, purification, spiritual nourishment, and transmutation. Khalil Gibran wrote, "The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain." And the same is true for the dynamics of other polarities. For example, the more you experience something you don't want, the greater you understand what you do want. And, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. What a beautiful closing message for all the things that I just said. Okay? You was feeling defeated. You was going through some things, all right? Many, many changes. But it's all right. Okay. So, for example, the more, let me put this down because I'm gonna have to turn my nose itching every time I get to channeling and doing the readings. My freaking nose just start itching. Like, goodness gracious. Anyway, for example, the more you experience something you don't want, the greater you understand what you do want. And consequently, the more empowered, take your power back, the more empowered you are to manifest exactly the conditions that you desire. Similarly, our bitterest enemy is often the one who teaches us our most valuable lessons. Our past traumas are the portals into our deepest wisdom, and our greatest weakness might actually be revealed to be more our greatest strength in disguise. What's more, it's important to think of everything in terms of energy. Give me just a second here. I gotta see something really quick. Okay. When you fight against the momentum of any energetic pattern, you may very well be feeling it with even greater energy. This dynamic is consciously employed in the invention called a slingshot, and it can also be observed in cases where an action is prohibited and therefore gets more out of control than it otherwise would have. For example, have you ever been in a situation where it was not socially acceptable to laugh and caught a case of the giggles? Ooh, boy, I smelled something. Look, y'all, I got my candle going, right? I got my candle going or whatever. It's almost out. But I have my paper. I have the lyrics to the song that I write for y'all. Sidebar. Little quick sidebar, real quick. I have the paper to the lyrics that I for the song. Right? On why? I don't even know if y'all can see that. But I wasn't paying attention to where I laid it at, and I laid it right on top of the what's the name? And I don't know if y'all can see that, but it was burning it a little bit. I had to start smelling something. What's this smell? It was burning, but God is right on time because just like just like this paper was burning, do y'all know fire it burns things up, all right? But it purifies those things that no longer need to be there. All right. So let me get back into the reading to the explanation of water lily. So it was talking about have you ever been in a situation where it was not socially acceptable to laugh and you had caught the case of the giggles? Okay. That was all the more irrepressible because of its inappropriateness. On the other hand, when you flow with the energy of what you desire to change and then consciously shift its pattern into something else while retaining its natural momentum, your efforts are fueled rather than foiled. The water lily on the car is grounded. As you can see, this water lily, it is grounded. The water lily on this car is grounded in the murky depths and ascends through water and up into the air, where it radiates with beautiful sparkles and light. Similarly, draw strength from your root chakra, strength from your root chakra, the energy center at the base of your spine, as well as your past experiences and your depth. Then consciously connect with the nourishing cosmic light and wisdom that bathes your crown chakra, the energy center at the crown of your head. Recognize and give thanks for the fact that you are a divine child and that, as such, a vast storehouse of universal wisdom and power is available to you now. From this place of connection to all that is, which includes full acceptance of all that has been which includes full acceptance of all that has been and will be. Follow your guidance to transmute this situation into its most divine and perfect form, which goes in perfect alignment with what Legacy was saying in her song, all right? She kept ending every verse with, it's all right. It's all right. Because it's all right. It's going to be all right, my pal number three. It is going to be all right. Recognize and give thanks for the fact that you are a divine child and that, as such, a vast storehouse of universal wisdom and power is available to you now. From this place of connection to all that is, which includes full acceptance of all that has been and will be, follow your guidance to transmute the situation into its most divine and perfect form. So, pile number three, I'm going to run down the list of things. This is a general reading, so I need y'all to pay attention to those things that individually stand out to you, okay? This is the first one. Transmute victim consciousness into survivor consciousness. And let any and all past experiences fill you rather than deplete you. Number two, stop fighting this situation or any aspect of this situation. Find the blessing that it provides and then create positive change from a place of gratitude rather than resistance. Number three, open up your feelings and allow joy to flood the depths that have been created by any sorrow or grief. Know also that the two are not mutually exclusive, but rather are two sides of the same coin. Mm-hmm. Number 4, sometimes out of fear, we initially resist our destiny and avoid what we have a talent for. In fact, your genius might be right up under your nose. Stop assuming the worst about yourself. Take steps in the direction dictated by your heart, and you'll eventually transform a perceived weakness into an enduring strength. Come on, somebody. Number 5, there is no need to make any abrupt or sudden moves. Rather, see your current conditions as sacred stepping stones leading in the direction of your most beautiful future. Put one foot in front of the other until you arrive at your intended destination. Spend time with water lily. Perform a meditation that involves visualizing water lily, or take the homeopathic flower essence remedy. Pile 3, pile 3, pile 3. Life can take you through many changes. It's all right. Spirit wants you to know that it is all right. Everything is going to be all right. You have the power to transmute anything that you may be going through. All right. So I hope that you found some confirmation, peace, and inspiration in these messages today. I thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to hit that like button. It is a free way to help your girl out. And make sure you guys comment on this video. And I'll see you guys again. Thank you so much, so much for tuning in. Blessings, blessings, blessings to you.